Hey, good morning everyone. Been a while since I did a video. Been kind of a hectic week here. I think it was last Sunday I did the last video. Here it is a week from that Monday morning, and quite a bit's happened. Almost an explosion in the shop here. It's going to be kind of a roundabout video. Going to cover a bunch of stuff, show you a bunch of progress that's happened. I was able to find some parts for the motor, found a set of heads, had to travel to Alberta, pick those up. They've got a couple of surprises in them that are going to cost some cash, as I'm finding out these 440 Dodges are not a cheap motor to fix. Everything's about 2.5 to 3 times more than doing a small block Chevy, but everybody does a small block Chevy, so might as well be different. So I'll just show you what's happening here. We got a heck of a mess. The car kind of blew itself apart. We got the frame is completely stripped. Body's gone. Been working on the rear shocks. They're mounted up for final welding. I'll show you the process I used there. Body's over there. Engines tore apart all over the place there. Blocks here. The block came back from the machine shop. Took two go-arounds in the acid tank to get all the crud out of the cooling jackets on it. Everything test checked out really well on it. I've got the crank back in with the new bearings. Clearances are good. And I'm going to start on cleaning up pistons and getting that installed later today. These heads that I picked up are the desirable 452 casting. They've got the hardened seats in them, but I did find there's two bad guides, exhaust valve guides, in each head, so I'm going to have to take them up to the city and see if I can get them to replace those guides and just do a quick valve grind on them. They're actually in pretty good shape. This exhaust valve is terrible. The movement in it, I don't know if you can see that on the video. And there's one other one there, but combustion chambers and everything look really good on those. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hopefully it's not too much money. A complete rebuild's about $1,000, $1,200, so hopefully this will be a little less. On the shocks, I'm using Monroe Matic Plus's 31,000 series. It's a really good all-around shock, easy application for most rods and stuff. Upper mounts is a piece of 1-inch square tubing with a threaded rod nut welded in on one end to receive one end of the shock, and then I have a 1/4-inch plate that I used for a mount off of the 4-link mount on the bottom. I'll just show you what I did to mount those threaded rod nuts in. I don't have a 1/2-inch one, but I do have a 7/16 here, and I can show you what I've done. On the 1-inch square tubing, I cut a slot down the top side of it. Can put the threaded rod in, or threaded rod nut in. Allows you to weld the full length. And the fit on it, this is an actual 1/2-inch nut. The one peak fits right in there. When you set the threaded rod nut in, you leave it a little bit proud. You can weld it down here and around the outside, and then it makes for a really strong anchor point, and it's threaded all the way through, so you get a real good attachment point for your shock absorber. So that's where we're at for now. I'm going to, the next thing that'll happen on the frame is I'll start getting it ready, clamp it down to the leveled hoist, and I can start welding all the boxing and everything. As you can see, everything's just tacked together. Shock mounts. The only thing that's welded in permanent is the Mustang 2 front suspension. Motor mounts still need everything back here, 4-link, So I've probably got 2 weeks worth of welding to do on the frame, and then wire brush it and get it ready for some paint, and then we'll be on to final assembly. The other thing I did, I got the transmission pressure washed off, degreased yesterday. I picked up a rear seal, an input shaft seal, filter and pan gasket, so I'm going to service that as well. And then I'm probably going to give it a light dusting of paint as well, just to make it look a little bit prettier. So that's where we are. Hopefully things will work out a little better, and I'll let you know how I make out with the cylinder heads. I'll give the shop a call there this morning and see when they can do those heads. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thanks again. Bye.